Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson. What is up, my guys? I'll be back here, and today we are going to be reacting to Nancy Cartwright's shorts. She is one of the most famous actors ever. She's voiced Bart Simpson. She's voiced tons of characters.
Here we go.
Right, let's start watching it.
Lady Bart Simpson. Here we go. Here we go.
So I'm on my way to Simpson's table read, and I'm in an alley because I made a wrong turn. Check this out. Look what's on the wall here.
Whoa. That's sick. You messed up the
So
eyes.
Come with me. We're going to go into my sunroom because I have a very special item that was a gift to me, and it's got a great story. So come on over here. I love this room. It's so sunny and bright. This is a very special present. The puppet maker is named Jared Boucher, and I was doing a one-woman show, and I was in Australia. And when I was making my exit, stage right, this kid comes running down the center aisle, running up to me, Nancy, Nancy. And I'm stopped, and I turn, and there he is, and he hands me this bag, and I'm like, oh, no, you have to have it. And he kind of he forced it into my arms, and I took it backstage and went back to the dressing room, and I opened it up, and here is me. Ta-da! Too bad you, Jared. I thought I'd give you a little tip for all you up-and-coming voiceover artists. In order to create characters, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is open up your eyes and your ears and just look around. It could be your family member, it could be your next-door neighbor, it could be maybe the clerk at the store. Look at how they express themselves and listen. Because if you can duplicate, if you can mimic that kind of a sound, you don't have to do it exactly. That's the cool thing. Inspire yourself and you use that.
I'm trying to make my mascot. I want to have a mascot, so they can represent my channel. And it might be a Freddy, it might be a Jeffy, or it might be a mini version of me.
Sound to come up with a whole different character. So try that out.
Yeah.
No. Now do you realize you'll never get out of here?
You
think it was an accident?
That's her. She sounds like Bart.
He made it happen. He brought you here, just like he brought us here.
Oh, Bart. I can't believe you did this. I wanted to surprise you for Christmas. Oh, sweetie. This is the best present a mother could get.
Oh.
I'm on my way to Ohio University, my alma mater, doing Animaniacs with Rob Paulson. Whoa, check it out. Nelsonville. I'm on my way to Ohio University, my alma mater, to perform in front of an audience tomorrow night. It's going to be so fun doing Animaniacs with Rob.
And also, I think a new character is going to be on the channel pretty soon.
Paulson and Maurice LaMarche and Randy Rogel. Oh my gosh, it'll be so fun. And Nelsonville is right nearby.
You sound like...
So I'm here on the Fox lot, and is there a story behind your truck?
Oh, yeah.
How did you get it? Where did you buy it? How long have you had it? Oh, yeah, there's a story. Here's the deal. I've always wanted, an antique, retro truck.
I
just looked into it, and somebody found this truck that was for sale. It was an auction, and it was in North Carolina, and I ended up getting it, and it was owned by the pit crew chief of Jeff Gordon, named Ray Evernham.
Jeff Gordon?
And it's like, wow, I went all the way over there to check this thing out, and they had totally upgraded it. It was just beautiful, I gotta say. Dodger blue, stunning color. The interior was gorgeous. I drove it cross country from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way. I was trying to make my way back home, and doggone it, it didn't blow up, but it stopped running, and I couldn't get it home, so we had to get a tow truck to bring it to Los Angeles, and I ended up taking it to a place to get it fixed up. A couple more years goes by, I invested a few bucks in it and had it resto-mod. modded, and I love it. It's got this fabulous engine that did not need to be replaced, but the panel was replaced, the seats were replaced. Now there's 2 bucket seats instead of 1. The music is great. It's got a camera. It's safer for me. It's got locks on the doors now. The windows are electric. It's kind of very glam. Is there a story behind your truck? Hey guys, so this is my gift wrapping and gifting center. I've got a lot of Simpsons memorabilia here. I want to show you guys a little sneak peek what I got in store. These have been around quite a long time. 1963. What? Okay, it says try me. The battery doesn't work anymore. But I gift these to friends that are really big fans of the show. Here's something fun. New Glarus Brewing Company. Look at the name of it. Spotted Cow. That's the name of one of my production companies. You can check it out, Spotted Cow Entertainment. It was a tip of the hat, and the nod to was to Matt Groening, you know, because don't have a cow, man. Here's a little bit more. The Simpsons Season 22 premiere party. We're doing an unboxing. It's an empty box. Okay, wait, I'm not going to disappoint you. This is when I'm recording all day, and my little butt bone is really hurting me. So this is called a donut, because it is a donut. So good. But you sit your tushy on it. So fun. I just got these, went over to Universal Studios and just bought these because when people, friends of mine have little baby girls, I want to give them a little Maggie. She's cute. She's got diapers on. Very cute. And there's little baby Bart. Here's Kearney. He is like, get him! Get him! He talks apparently. When you stick him in one of the dioramas, boom, he will talk and say that. So that's kind of cool. I've got Rod and Todd. Nancy's bowling ball. This is a major collector's item. This thing weighs 10 pounds. I requested 10, but look what they gave me. This was 1 year. I don't know what season we got this. This is the original tag that it's for me, which is kind of cool. I may have to donate this, but I love this. Oh, Simpsons 2000. Man, we were only 10 years old. That's pretty awesome. I love it. I do like to bowl occasionally. Then I bring my ball with me. This is kind of fun. This is an animated talking dome clock. It says all kinds of things. It's super silly. It keeps time with the Simpsons all day, every day, whether you like it or not. Hey guys, so this is my... Who is the voice of Bart when you're not there? Tress MacNeille is so talented. I admire this chick so much. On The Simpsons alone, she's Agnes Skinner, Dolph, Lindsay Nagel, Brandine Speckler. She does a lot of voices of like characters that are not even identified. They're just like a secretary, a mom. Oh my gosh, she's also Dot Warner on Animaniacs and Mom on Futurama. So talented. A little tip of the hat to my good friend Tress. What is your favorite episode of The Simpsons? You know, it's almost gotten down what's your favorite moment, and even that is like ridiculous to think. There are so many funny moments on The Simpsons. But asking what's my favorite episode, you're asking who's my favorite kid or my favorite grandkid. Yeah, there's so many of them. Sorry. What is your favorite episode? What voices did you do in The Little Mermaid? That was 1989, and I can't get very specific with you because they were just ancillary characters. So I was like a clam. I was like a fish swimming by. This was right before The Simpsons actually went on the air. So I was making a living like doing all kinds of background sounds and stuff. It was a good paycheck, but then bam, I hit the mother lode. Whoa. What voices? If I get a little tickle and I get laryngitis, I just can't do it. Yeah, they wait because it's a voiceover. It's not like I am on camera and have to be there with other actors and they're doing rehearsals and you're getting makeup and fitted for wardrobe and stuff like that. No, you show up, you make sure that your voice is in good shape. You don't eat things you shouldn't be eating. You exercise, lots of attention on the body. Keep it clean, people, and then you sound fine. But if something happens and you get a little Larry in the vocal cords, they wait. Why don't they use some Bart's original catchphrases in new episodes? You know, I think they're just kind of giving it a break. You know, we've done like going on 800 episodes. How many times can you hear, don't have a cow, man, eat my shorts, get bent, whoa, mama. No way, man, cowabunga. It's a lot of catchphrases, so let's just chill for a little bit.
I can remember the
Why don't
you know The Simpsons?
Is your voice copyrighted or trademarked? Oh yeah, baby. You bet it is.
It's a trademark.
The original, right here. Is your
Don't
voice
have a camera,
copyrighted?
man.
Did you do the voice acting for Bart in The Simpsons Hit and Run Road Rage game and The Simpsons game? Of course. There is only one original, and she's
Don't have
sitting
a
right
camera.
here, man. Is it true that you weren't allowed to tell people you were the voice of Bart Simpson at some point? Actually, yeah, that is kind of true. It's
Wait,
not
what?
that you weren't allowed to, it was not encouraged. Early on, when we were doing the Tracy Ullman show and then transitioned into the half hour, I was
Yeah.
very pregnant at the time. I wasn't
you're
doing any
pregnant?
promotion anyway, so no skin off my back. I just, you know, what do you need and want? I'm gonna deliver.
Hey, yo, man, what we saying?
Do
Yeah.
people ever recognize your voice when you're in public? Actually, rarely.
Wait,
Seriously,
what?
rarely they do. It happens
They don't
every
know
now
who
and
the
then,
flip
but
Simpsons
more
is.
they recognize the whole package.
Bart,
And they see and they
Bart,
know that
Bart,
they're watching
Bart.
like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. It's kind of like the expansion has grown me a bit. Does your voice ever get tired? Oh, yeah. And the longer we do the show, it happens more and more, I guess. And really, it's in doing Nelson Muntz, because that voice, that's what I call a throat ripper. And when he's the
Yeah.
lead, and if he's singing, especially like the next day, I start sounding a little bit like Darth Vader. Does your voice
I can't do it.
He's more than just a
Do any of your
I
characters
need
use your
Bart.
real
Didn't
voice,
have
either on The
talent.
Simpsons or other shows? Yes, there are two shows actually that I used my voice. One was called The Critic, and the other one was called God, the Devil, and Bob, which was a very limited run. I think we did 13 episodes of that. They only aired, I think, 8. It's kind of controversial. Look it up. How do they record body sounds like farts? Right here, baby. I have kind of a modest collection of animation art. Some of my favorite ones are up here in my studio.
Oh,
like, for example, this
dude.
one. This is classic. There was a
Yeah.
whole series of Butterfingers commercials that we did in the 90s,
No, but
and that was super
maybe
fun.
a
Check this
finger
out.
on my
I don't know when
Butterfinger.
this came out, but this was gifted
Oh,
to
dude,
me
I
from The
saw
Simpsons.
that
Who didn't
in
love
this
the White
one, like,
Album? You know,
pub,
Homer's the only
and,
one in white, and Bart is
um,
barefoot.
what's
Super
cool?
awesome. And then this,
Oh,
I don't know
cool.
when this came out. Sometime in the 90s. All 4 covers. This was January. I think it was January of, I don't know what year it is. Anyway, it's all fun. Just a little sneak
Bart.
peek of some of this.
Okay.
Let's go for a ride. Listen to this.
Chevy.
How's that for a horn? So this is my 1952 Chevy pickup. You can see from the dashboard, I resto-modded it,
Dude.
so I'm getting on the freeway. This engine is amazing. I'm at 60.
What the
What was the
fuck am I
process
doing?
of figuring out Bart's voice like? This goes back to the audition. It was actually, there was no question, there was no second voice. I had done this voice before. I created it on the radio way back in like 1977. I had created that sound. And then years later, I was on My Little Pony, and I think he was the voice of Gusty Pony. And it's just the sound that was like so easy to do. So when I saw the audition sitting right
dude?
there, that's the voice that came to me. And I did it, and I got, and whoa, that's him, that you're hired by Mac Groening. Hired right on the spot.
On the
Trust your
spot?
instincts. What was the process? How did you know that the show was a hit? I remember I was in San Diego and I was getting on an elevator. It was a crowded elevator and I was the last one on, and the doors were starting to shut when this kid and his dad were trying to get on the same elevator, and he had on a Bart Simpson t-shirt. And I was like, cool t-shirt, man. And the kid goes, honk, and the door shut. He's got the shirt on. You recognize the sound. Wow, we might be a
man.
hit.
Bro,
How did you know that the
I
show
could
was a
voice
hit?
Bart
I remember
Simpson.
I was in
I'm
San
around
Diego
his age.
and I was
I'm like, he's 10, I'm 9. There's not much of a difference.
Hey Bart fans, did you ever wonder where the expression "eat my shorts" came from? Well, I'll tell you. It was high school. I was in the marching band. I was a squad leader, trumpet player, and we were marching. Dun, 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 eat my shorts. Dun, 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 eat my shorts. 200 of us saying "eat my shorts." 13, 16 years later at a reading for The Simpsons, and this was just off the top. It was an ad lib that Bart called out, "Eat my shorts," and everybody, it just like bam, locked it in, and that became the first catchphrase for Bart.
Oh my god.
Hey Bart fans,
it's the
did you ever wonder where the
iconic one.
expression "eat my shorts"? Hi
shorts.
guys, so I thought I'd just give you a little tour of my studio. This is it. So, you know, it's pretty compact. Obviously, you've got to have a computer. You've got all these feeds that lead into it. This is a little buffer here. Here's where I put my cell phone. Very good microphone. This is an interface just to make the sound clearer. You can see that it's enclosed here in this structure of, used to be the attic of my house. But it's enclosed here to make the sound very compact. And what I'm most excited about is that I actually have this bed here. So in between all the exhausting recordings, I can lay down and take a little nap with my two best buddies here, Chucky and Bart. There you go, just a little tour of the place. This is how I do it. Easy as pie. I don't even need my hands. This is how I do it.
Alright, I think we should end off the video here.
Need my hands.
That was an awesome video. Make sure like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another YouTube video near you. Goodbye.